Why I turned down a 10K project even though that money could have been good. Is it the best financial decision I've made? Is it the worst financial decision I've made? Or am I just being dumb? Well, I don't know. That's for you to judge, but it has something to do with customer experience, and I'm going to tell you all about it. It all started when I was minding my own business and traveling through Barcelona when I got this phone call, which said, "Hey, I saw you on YouTube and I need Zendesk. I need your help." So we chatted, he told me about his business. He said that he wants to boost sales because his sales are going down a bit year by year and he thinks Zendesk is a good idea. I said, okay, let me think about it. Let me get back home and I'll get back to you. And then we chatted a bit more on WhatsApp, went back and forth and asked more details, and they provided more details about business goals. And I was leaning towards like, hey, I don't really know if this is the best fit for you. At which he came back with this screenshot. And he said, you know what, we have a 10K budget and we want to invest it in this because we think the Zendesk is going to help us with our needs. I said, let's have a meeting and let me explain. In my mind, I had already said no to the project. Now, why did I do that? Am I stupid? I'd like to think that no, but I might be. Who knows? Who knows? So during that meeting, I found out that the customer wants to boost sales. Their sales were going down year by year a bit, and their uniqueness in the market made them think that maybe that was the reason. But anyway, they thought Zendesk would fix all of that, which is not entirely true. Zendesk is a tool that can definitely help you with sales, and it can be customized to cater to some of your sales needs. So it can be customized to be used as a CRM for sales, but its initial scope is not to actually help you with sales. Its initial scope and why it was built like 15, 16 years ago was to solve customer service, customer support issues. It's more of an inbound type of approach. If you can think about softwares and in sales, usually it's outbound, like, hey, here's the offer. Hey, what did you think about the offer? Hey, what about this discount? Hey, what about this whatever special pricing offer, whatever about this special, I don't know, year-end thing, which Zendesk is usually inbound. It's like, tell me what your problem is. It's more like keeping your current base with you. It's not expanding it as much as, this finding new customers bit. Zendesk allows you to have this omni-channel approach, to receive emails, phones, chats, social media requests, WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, etc. So these all come into Zendesk as tickets, with customer service requests or even sales requests, but inbound nevertheless. And this is to help keep your customer base with you, right? You give them a good experience, you listen to them, you answer their requests, they stay with you. Potentially they spend more with you, or they tell their friends who come and spend with you, who are, let's say, the new additions or the new clients. But for the purpose of outbound into reaching out to new clients and acquiring those clients, there's much better CRMs out there, like HubSpot, like Salesforce, like Pipedrive. Even Zoho is a choice. Now still, why couldn't I have just, went in, take the money, and customize Zendesk for them to do exactly what these tools can? Because it can be customized to do the same things. Yes, it can be customized, but not without a lot of work put into it, like more than it should, right? So by default, one of the other tools that I mentioned do a lot of these things, which Zendesk has to be made as a custom solution. The problem that I see is I'm not actually able to solve the problem of the customer. This is actually where it leads to customer experience and why I think that is valuable. So I'm not trying to score a quick buck, right? To get 10K in the bank account and, that's just move on and business as usual. Because, if this customer won't like the solution because they would have bought Zendesk licenses through us as well. If they would have bought Zendesk through us and I wouldn't have been able to help them, then I would have a, tainted conscience. I wouldn't be able to sleep right because I would just be taking money and not actually solving somebody's problems. This isn't necessarily like a big corporation was like, yeah, just take my money. No, it's just like a small family business that needs to be careful with money. Now, where am I going with this? It makes no sense to help people just for the sake of helping them. It makes sense to help people that you can empower to leverage more of the functionality, leverage more of Zendesk's capabilities. So I said, no, not right now. I said, you guys maybe need to figure out a bit, what you do with your marketing a bit, to get in more customers, to be able to actually engage them, to have, tickets that slip through the cracks, customers being frustrated, and when you're in a hyper growth type of trajectory, that's when Zendesk is the best fit for you. Also, in Zendesk nowadays, it's more of an enterprise business. It caters to big businesses, not, small family-owned ones. Probably anybody in sales in Zendesk is like, oh my God, who's this fucking dude? This guy's a fucking twat and an idiot. And they might be right. I might be one. That's point made, whatever. It doesn't matter. But the secret is, my secret, at least in my naive ignorance, I think that when these guys are going to be successful, they're going to come back to me and say, hey, I remember when you didn't just want to take my money. Take it now, and they'll be in a better position, and they'll buy Zendesk through us. We'll set it up. I'll get the 10K. I won't just get it. There's people. I work with people. There's people's salaries. There are taxes. If I get, I don't know, like 2% of this money to spend, that'd be great. But anyway, that's another story. So when they will be ready, they will come back next year and say, hey, I need more help. Here's another 10K. And then there's going to be third year where they grow a little bit more even. And they're going to say, hey, we need more help. And here's another 10K. So I'm saying no to 10K now so I can say yes to 30, 50, 100K later on because I have won the trust of somebody through customer experience. I might sound like a con artist, but I am trying to be there when people need me, and when they get value, they're happy to come back and spend again with me because they got the value and they're happy with the value, so they come back. Anyway, so this has been the story. I don't know if this is in any way relatable to you or not. My name is Dominic. I'm a customer experience guy. I've been in the field for 15 plus years, 12 years as Zendesk consultant. I love my job. I try to do it from the bottom of my heart because there's enough hate out there. So I don't know, just trying to shine a small beam of lighter, light up in a concert. At least that, just doing my best. I will see you in the next video. I appreciate you for watching this far. You're a legend. And as long as you're a legend, like and subscribe. I'd be really grateful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.